Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Mellows and I'm going to be your commentator today. We are going to be watching a game between LogMaster and Antlr. Let's see how it plays out. So we have got LogMaster on Rao and we have Antlr on Chandra. LogMaster keeps his opening hand. He has a Shock, Bombastic Boost, Chaos Lightning and Anticipate. He also has the Fountain of Magic Land, and Chandra is going for the active Volcano Land. I favour Chandra probably in this matchup, although Rao has a good way of clearing the board and dealing with whatever relentless onslaught that Chandra might be able to conjure up. But they're both skipping turn 1. Antlr even skips turn 2. It's not looking good for the Chandra, I guess. You must have something on 3, right? LogMaster has a Trumpet Blast and a Bombastic Boost. I guess they're just decent spells that also improve the damage of the board as well. He decides to Shock. And he's gonna Bombastic Boost the 2-1 maybe. Okay, he decides Trumpet Blast would use his mana better, but he also ends up using his the extra mana gem that you get for going second. I forget what that's called now. Fragile mana, I believe. And he offers up the trade, but Antlr's smart. He doesn't take it because Antlr for sure has a way of dealing 1 damage to that. For sure. And then he's also got a 4/4 for free. I don't like this play pattern of LogMaster. Yeah, burned through. I believe he should have got the Ember Mage out and kept it as a 1/6 against him, because now he's just created problems for himself. Yeah, and then he could have comboed with the spells that he needed to this turn instead. Now he's at a major board deficit. Even though the Chandra skipped turn 1 and 2, it's still possible for him to come back. It's just that 1/6 seems to be proving quite a big health total for him to deal with. Spark of Genius is a brilliant pickup here. Brilliant. Oh, I would take Drain Blood. Oh, yeah, Drain Blood, you always want the health gain. Yeah, but you can't really use it right now. No, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, you can stun it. No, stun. Yes, stun that. Yes, well done. Sorry, I'm getting too involved, but back to commentating on the game. So Antlr's got 5 mana. There's many cards he can play right now. He could play the Goblin that summons another Goblin. He could play Ball Lightning, and then another 2 cost. Wow, that's 9 damage. Very good. Wow. Whereas LogMaster, what can he do here? Oh, he can still Drain Blood and then Chaos Lightning is a good play. He doesn't want to risk it, so he definitely gets rid of the 7 damage. And Chaos Lightning here will give him. Does he get 3 hits? No, he misses out on 1, but next turn he can play Korvath. But he still takes 3 damage this turn. Oh, and then active Volcano triggers and he takes another 3. It's not looking good for LogMaster. He doesn't have enough health total to really play with or to bring back a board and come back. The early game misplays that he went through, that he exhibited, are biting him in the ass. Or in the bum, sorry, we're PG friendly. Plays his own G2 Ember Mage. This is not looking good at all. He does waste 2 mana, but this, after playing the Korvath, what can LogMaster really do from here? Yeah, so I'm gonna call it. I think it's over. He could play Lava Act. But I wonder what else LogMaster has in his deck, because Rao could be good. Because you have lots of different things to play with, and it's not. He passes. Oh my! When you're versus Chandra, you really every damage matters. So I would be constantly blocking, unless he thinks that he has. Logmaster thinks that he has a way of dealing 14 damage in one turn. He does have a stun here. I would even take the opportunity to get rid of the Ember Mage. That would have just been ideal. Okay. Chances are he's more than likely dead next turn. I don't want to, you know, predict things before they happen, or and then be shown up saying that somehow Logmaster swings it around, but I just can't see it happening. Flame Shot, there we go. Easy game. I don't know if Logmaster's misplay, well, definitely Logmaster's misplay sort of ruined it for him early.
Round 2, fight!
And here we are for game number 2. This time we have Logmaster on Ajani and Antlr on Kaya, and we are from Antlr's perspective. So Antlr has chosen to take 2 aggressive Planeswalkers. This is probably quite smart, as you could... There's a lot of different aggressive creatures and spells and whatnot to choose from, and it's generally quite easy to build with this game plan in this format. Whereas I took 2 control or mid-range and sort of felt like the control matchups. No, sorry, the control game plan was much harder, as you didn't have all the tools that you would necessarily need. But I did also predict before this tournament started that Ajani would be very strong. He needs to have some solid removal for these, as Ajani can build up a very big board very quickly, and also then gets draws which are like double or triple strength. It's just the newest passive for Ajani is, yeah, it's pretty game breaking. But if you're running a control deck and you have all the removal for them, you can make them run out of steam quite easily. That is a horrible creature that you do not... If I was Antlr, I really would not like to see that. I don't know what Antlr can do. Antlr can play Swordsmith and then give the sword to Drainer, maybe. Or Antlr can Fatal Infection. He chooses the Swordsmith and passes the sword... Sorry, bit of indigestion. Not to Drainer, but to the Sneak, to proc the passive. I believe that's probably best. Wow, that worked out really nice for him. So he can stun this next turn, along with Fatal Infection. Yeah, that's definitely the best play. You've done well there. See, that's the passive coming into play, destroying 4/5s. Oh, healing creatures. It's just, yeah, the Ajani just has a lot of different options. But like I said, it's really easy to run out of steam. Here I wouldn't block anything. He was quite unfortunate that he was able to heal his creature like that. Okay, so Helmath Cave procs, that is perfect, absolutely perfect. You can still stun and Fatal Infection and then attack with everything else. I think that is the play, because it gives you a 3/2, you got 2 5/3s attacking that he has to block with, and then Drainer gets another +3 health. Yeah, so stun. This is really worked out well in his favour. Yeah, I would attack with all. And then Fatal Infection. What can the Ajani do from here? Because I'm pretty sure his next draw will have a +2/+2. If the wolf had +1/+1, then and he's used 4 targets, so he must have drawn one which already had +1/+1, and then he probably has a +2/+2 somewhere. But Antlr on his next turn, he has Vampiric Knight, which can chip away and get a block in as well. That's not too bad. He's quite lucky that he's got this Drainer to repetitively attack in as well. Yeah, it's a very good series of fortunate events. Okay, so Antlr comes down. That's pretty big body. Wow, +1 attack. That is very good. Okay, so if I was Antlr, I would probably play Virtus, as you could then use the stealth spell to continuously buff Drainer, and basically give you like the perfect blocker. And I wouldn't have attacked there either. I get that he wanted to proc the passive, but I would have kept that as a blocker. Now that I say that, you could probably get away with not doing that, as the 4/10 body can block. But he decides not to play Virtus. Wow, +4/+4. Oh, and it heals that and gives it +1/+1. Oh, it's nasty. He does have a Sylvia Bright Spear and a Tragic Trip, which is quite a cool combo. I guess it's not too bad. He blocks. You can play Sylvia next turn and double block, or force him to double block. This way he definitely procs the passive, and had a blocker for the 8 damage. I guess maybe he did play it right. I would not play Nightshell Dragon though. I think I'd play Sylvia and double attack. That way he has to double block. Yeah. And then even if he doesn't block with Antlr, you have the potential of using Tragic Trip next turn, so long as he doesn't buff it again, but that's more than likely. Okay, he decides to keep Antlr alive. I guess, yeah, you didn't really need to block the 4 damage. Oh, that stun draw. Oh, it's painful that they are random. They should definitely be in an order. But I guess, yeah, he shouldn't be able to get 2 stuns in a row. He should be able to get like stun, then the sneak, then the drain. That's a good pickup. That's a really decent pickup. This way he's not going to be able to sneak any damage through, but he does have a stun. So yeah, so he can stun and then play Virtus, or play Stoneforge. Yeah, I'd probably play Stoneforge and buff the Drainer more, while stunning the flying scout thing as well. Yeah. The little elf covered in leaves. And then Stoneforge, I believe. If you play Virtus, this is guaranteed 3 damage next turn. But if you play Stoneforge... Oh. So he decides not to. And he doesn't block. Okay. Feels greedy that he's skipping the blocks, but I guess he has a chance of buffing the health even more, and then it might give him the value he needs. But now all he has to play is Virtus, and he guarantees wins. Yeah, Virtus the Veiled. 3 damage sneak. Should be able to get through regardless. This is probably been, unless you can somehow pull it back, I think it's been a very quick... Oh. I was about to call it. I might be wrong. Oh, he doesn't do anything else though, so I don't think this game's going to go on much longer. I think Virtus attacks only, and then play Stoneforge first. Play Stoneforge, try get Sneak or Haste or Trample, sorry. That's probably, Trample's a bit useless as well. But if you get, he doesn't get anything that he needs. Oh, he can give Virtus plus 3 attack, which is pretty good. Yeah. No. Okay. Guess it guarantees the damage. If he. But he could have had lethal this turn if he got the drain minion. So he could have. No, he couldn't. Sorry, I'm being silly. I was thinking if he put plus 3 attack onto Virtus, he could have got the passive, but the passive was requires 7 damage, and obviously lethal is 7 damage. And yeah, this is probably the smartest play. I don't know why he's attacking with 2/2 as well. Guess he's just had enough of that. Definitely like the look of Antlr's deck, and I think he's made a smart choice with the 2 Planeswalkers he did bring. I think Logmaster made a smart choice. I didn't really like the inclusion of the 1 mana heal to full spell. I believe that the Grove Protector, the 3/4 creature, is probably better at doing that. And I think in a Ajani you'd rather have a creature that does something than have a spell. As obviously the next card that you draw, if you're drawing spells all the time and you want them to be creatures because they'll have the +1 or the buffs that that your passive gives. Second Sun's Dawn, is that enough? No, because he's got Silent Strike. But it's enough to stall another turn. But he can Silent Strike and Slice Spirit. And yeah, should be GG. So he can only deal 8 damage at the moment. Bet you wish you put that 3 damage onto Virtus. Would it give you lethal this turn? But the safe play was to put Relentless on it, because there could have always been a Day of Judgment. It's just attacking with the creatures he doesn't want anymore. Totally understand. And he is playing the Night Soul Dragon, of course. Come on. It's 4 mana. It's either that or you set up a Silent Strike already. But just play the dragon. Yeah. So it's very well played by Antlr. This has to be lethal now. He may be able to stretch it on a little bit longer, but I think although he played valiantly and he tried his best, it's the end of the road for Logmaster. On to the next round for Antlr. Shieldsmith, nothing he can do. Nothing he can do. Unfortunately, the little flyers and sneak creatures are just too much. You can have the biggest creatures you want, but he's got armor to block you with, and he can keep sneaking through attacks.
Finish him!
The finishing blow with Virtus, who was the real MVP of this game. GG, well played. Antlr moves on to the next round. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye, guys.
Hey Spellslingers, it's Madly Beckons, and welcome to Duels of the Spellslingers. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to get involved in the next tournament, join our Discord at Duels of the Spellslingers.